Good morning. It is the 26th of December. And it's been quite the Christmas. Connections and disconnections aside, it's, it is what it is. We move into the next day, and then with hopes for next week and the next year, and we just keep watching the wheels go round. I don't really have a topic. Once again, like I say, this is more therapy than anything for me to talk things out. And that's what I'm doing. I had a passing of a loved pet and a passing of a beloved uncle. And you gotta give fate, or whatever you want to call it, timing, God's timing, a nod, an acknowledgement for these things that happen when that, on those days. And if you're so caught up in the world, let's put it this way: we're all going to grieve. We all end up grieving. I wrote a piece called Waves a long time ago, when you're standing there on the beach, and when you're grieving, when there's loss, when there's abandonment, when there's whatever, separation anxiety and all that, as you stand there, occasionally something will come up. You'll trigger by seeing something or thinking something. And with waves, each one, it starts coming. You know that you're going to go, oh crap, I'm going to start crying, or oh crap, I'm going to, Some are big waves, some are small. And I'm going to paraphrase everything I wrote, but basically, you can't dive into the big waves, or you can't dive into the waves because you'll drown. And if you turn your back, you won't know what's hitting you. And the best thing you can do is sit there or stand there, and as each one comes, let it wash over you, and learn from it. Take everything that you can from it. You're going to stand there. You're going to be fine. And know that when it washes past you, you'll dry off again. But every time one of those waves of emotion hits you, learn from it. There's a reason why that memory, or there's a reason why that scent, or taste, or anything that triggers the response in your brain, there's a reason why it was happening. And sometimes it's not just physio, it's more psychological. So it's like, you just, you gotta learn from it. And you take it for what it is, and you're gonna keep moving on, regardless. Those that get overwhelmed by things, learn the art learn the fact that they're going to be, that this is what's going on. We can only hope and pray that they learn that this is understandable, that the ability to take it in and learn from it is right there in our grasp. It's not meant to be cold. It's more to understand where you stand in the line of compassion to help other people, to help yourself. It's more there to make us understand how life can change us. How life has hardened some people or completely tore apart others. That's what it's all about. And so, yeah, I just hope that this coming up New Year, that people begin to get more understanding about those kind of things. And that they don't get overwhelmed. That they're standing stronger than ever. That's my prayer for this coming up year. We are getting to that place where that part of our brain is teaching us that. And our world could be a better place if we would start understanding that. Separate the psycho nuts and help them out if possible. Stop wars. Learn what love is about. Learn there is a difference between the physical and the spiritual. To learn there is a difference between the spirit and the flesh. And I believe that eventually mankind will get there. But as this generation knows from the words of like John Lennon, life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans. That's exactly what's going on. While we would like to think and plan our lives, for the betterment, for the whatever, to just survive or live, the wheels are still turning out there. The wheels are still turning. And so we have to live with that. If you learn your circadian rhythm, if you learn those kind of things, you can find a balance. And stop pushing for the almighty dollar. Stop driving yourself to the point that you're exhausted. And if you're on the other flip side, if you're so depressed, this may teach you how to get up and just walk. knowing that, you know what, it's okay. It's just okay. And that's all that you're being asked to do in this life. If you could do immeasurably more, or if fate or luck would have it, then run with it, and man, you're truly blessed. But do not be destroyed by the world itself and what it's taught us. Learn for yourself what that inner spirit has been telling you, and walk with it placidly. There. That's all I have to say. My hope for the new year. Nothing but love and exciting times. Have a great week.